Hello, my lovely Aquariuses. First of all, don't mind me if my voice is a little strange. I am dealing with some health issues with my voice, and then also Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde on Halloween. But actually, I believe today is the shadow period. Yeah, it is. It goes into the shadow period today. So, um, I am actually speaking very strangely, but we were going to try to get through this. Anyways, welcome to Crystal Raven Tarot. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Anybody that's new to my channel, thank you for stopping by and seeing what I've got going on. This is going to be a read for Aquarius, like I had previously said, for the full moon of October time period. I don't do personal readings, and I also pull from the bottom of the deck to have a completion at the end of the reading. So if you stick around to the end, you'll see that. And also for my full moon readings, I'm now incorporating my karma cards at the end to see what this cycle was teaching you, right? To see what the full moon is bringing a completion to. And I've gotten a lot of good reviews about that. People have loved it. My subscribers love the cards. So I'm using them, and I was only able to use them once, right? And I just love them, so why not? For the month, the full moon of October month, I'm using the Angels, Gods, and Goddesses Oracle card to see who's here with us to help us, right? And then I'm going to use the Gilded to go into the actual read, find out what's happening, use the, I'm sorry, that's Spellcasters, and this is Gilded to clarify. So I do start with this deck on the full moon, just so we see who's here. But before we get started, before I say my prayer and everything, I want to say I was meditating into your energy, and I have to tell this message. You need to find the strength. There's a significant relationship in your life that you need to find the strength to go into the unknown and actually really express feelings to, whether you end up with this person or not. That conversation should happen so there can be some healing. Okay, 222 on the clock when I said that. So for the Aquariuses that are going to resonate with this reading, there's a significant relationship that there needs to be some closure with, or you need to come back into. Okay, and you're struggling with how to do that. You can find the strength. You go inward. Spirit saying you have the strength. You have it, right? You just have to implement it and use it. And there's an apology coming. I don't know if that's to you or from you, or maybe both of you. And yeah, there's things that are hidden that need to be talked about, but there's definitely an apology. There needs to have there needs to be a communication, a discussion about these feelings, so that this can be either dealt with or moved on with, or the two of you can actually come into union. Okay, that was the message I got. So let's get into your reading. Spirits that guide me, angels that protect me, goddesses and my God, please be with me here as I give Aquarius a reading for the October full moon. Thank you so much for everything that everything that you've taught us, and every way that you're here with us. We thank you. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Also, all my cards are shuffled off screen to put the intention into the decks, just to save time. I shuffle once on screen, okay? Just so you know I'm shuffling. All right, Spirit, give me some messages for Aquarius for this time of the October full moon, please. Messages for Aquarius for this time of the October full moon. Messages for Aquarius for this time of the October full moon. Oh, come on, Aquarius, talk to me. Messages for Aquarius for the time of this October full moon. Goodness. Aquarius, listen, we got to do this. All right, Spirit, some messages, please, for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You guys. There we go. There we go. We got some. Here we go. What did we get? We got a lot. Goddess of Psychic Protection. What you believe you create. No one can harm you. I think a lot of Aquariuses need to hear this again. No one can harm you. Okay? Goddess of the Shadows. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. Wow, guys, this is going to be deep reading. Like what did I tell you about that relationship? Angel of families. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment. Whoo. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. Angel of clearing. And then we got the angel of self-worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Wow, talk about some stuff, guys. Holy cow. Okay, bottom of the deck. I'm going to sit over here. Let's get into this. I'm going to pull out my spellcaster's deck. This is an energy right here of going deep, going into your dark night of the soul, and knowing that not only your physical family here in 3D, but you have your spiritual family all around you right now to help you clear out the things that need to be cleared out. This is maybe that conversation that needs to happen. And the angel of self-worth. You have possibly held your worth in what other people think, and this conversation is definitely going to help you not do that anymore. Okay? And you're protected. You can talk about this dark stuff and get it off your chest and be just fine. Okay. One shuffle. Spirits, give me some messages, please, for Aquarius for this October full moon, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aquarius. Wow. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Aquarius for this October full moon. So, I don't ever put intentions in my cards where they're reversed, okay? Ever. I always flip them right side. For whatever reason, my cards are actually all mixed right now. I don't know how that happened. Actually, when I was shuffling, it tried to do that, and I fixed it. And then it did it by itself anyway. So apparently, you're supposed to have some reversals in your spread. So first out was the Five of Swords. Or well, actually, first out was this Queen of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse can be a very negative energy. It can be someone who tries to go after somebody. Maybe this is how you feel about somebody else, like you're seeing somebody in this energy, like if they know this about you, that they try to hurt you in some way. The psychic no one can harm you. What you believe, you create. No one can harm you. So as long as your belief systems are in the right place and you're doing things with the right intent, no one can harm you. You're going through your dark night of the soul, your dark shadows, and you're trying to clear out these things that no longer serve you. It's a balancing act, right? We all have good and bad. It's just which one do we feed? What dragon do we feed? And right now you're going through this process of trying to feed the right one, but you're having to face this one, and that can be extremely difficult, okay? Then we had out the Five of Swords with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is feeling very defensive and not having the right kind of communication, and there is like no stability in this. This feels, I mean, I wonder why there's like a little bit of fear here, because it feels like to even try to come to this person, to talk to this person, you would have to come at it in a defensive way, and you feel like there's no solid foundation to even possibly feel how defensive you're having to be with this. It's like you're almost like, why do I feel this way? Why does this person make me feel like if I come to them, I'm gonna have to do it in such a way, and maybe this is how somebody sees you as well. Maybe somebody's trying to come towards you and there's no solid foundation, and they know that you're quick to just, bite someone's head off and tell them how it is, right? Because Aquariuses are like that. And that's not a bad trait, it's a very good trait. After that, we got the Eight of Pentacles. This is, indicative of, holding on to things, protecting things. This is also about study, going to school, learning a new trade, working extremely hard in the trade that you're in to build something to protect what you have. It's like Oh, yeah. Okay, so dealing with this individual that I was picking up on, in order for you to actually be able to build, you may have known this person 8 years, all the way to 10 years, but in order for you to actually move forward and really be able to focus on what it is that you do want to keep in your life, because you do have the clearing card here, you have the Five of Swords, which is like defensive communication, but still communication, right? And then you have this Eight of Pentacles, which is building something for yourself and keeping what you've built, solid. And it's like you have to go through this conversation. You have to talk about this stuff that makes you feel bad, in order for you to continue to build. Okay? Let's get the bottom of the deck. We're going to stick that right there. Let's get some clarifiers, because you got a 4-card spread. So let's spread these out a little bit. See what's going on with this. This energy, it's like, it honestly feels like you feel like going towards this person, this is the energy they're going to have with you. The Queen of Cups in reverse, no emotion. They're going to cut your head off. They're going to just tell you how it is, and you're really defensive about it. But you need to go through it. You need to go through it even. And with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there's absolutely nothing solidified here in 3D. Like, you almost feel like this other person would be like, why are we even talking about this? What does this even mean? But that's not the truth. You need to discuss this, okay? Your dark shadows are telling you to. Clarify this Queen of Cups, please. Queen of Cups for Aquarius. Queen of Cups for Aquarius, please. For the time of the full moon. Queen of Cups for Aquarius for the time of the full moon, please. So, first out, we got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers. Oh, wow, guys. Wow. This is an energy of really coming towards somebody with some feeling. Really the words coming out of the mouth. The other person is very aware. I'll put it that way. The other person's very aware of how you feel. They already know. The problem is that even though this is a celebration card, I feel like maybe, and with the family card, I feel like this person's been around a lot, okay? And there was celebration, there was happiness, but there was a choice to end it. There was a decision to stop this situation, whatever the situation was. Look, Strength and Ten of Cups. See, here's the deal. You got to talk about whatever this is, whatever this third party, emotion, lovers, you could be dealing with a Gemini, whatever the case may be, and deal with that and talk about that. Have the strength to go to your Ten of Cups. Let this situation die off so you can move forward into the Ten of Cups that is there for you, that Spirit has for you, because the Angel of Self-Worth is here. You haven't believed that you were worthy of this, and that's how you felt, or somebody felt, and about themselves, and they're trying to come towards you. Five of Swords, please. Clarify this Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords for Aquarius, please. Five of Swords for Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. That's what I have on the board. Not necessarily, but that's what I have on the board. So for the Five of Swords, to clarify that, is the Seven of Wands with the Moon, with the Three of Swords, with the Nine of Wands. And there's a Sagittarius card there. So, okay, what this is telling me is that you definitely, with the Seven of Wands, have fought extremely hard to hide and be defensive about what you actually feel and what has actually broken your heart. And you're actually extremely tired on holding all this shit in. You're just extremely tired of holding all of this in and not having any type of solid solidified foundation for you to move on. And I think that's how this is, well, this is the energy is coming through, is how to move on. And you have to open up with the shadow side, with this moon and the shadow card, open up to this heartbreak and this, feeling like you're battered and bruised, you've just been through the ringer, and just remember that you still have fight in you to get done what you want to get done. You just need to have the conversations that you don't want to have. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Clarify this Page of Pentacles for Aquarius during this time of the full moon. Page of Pentacles during this time of the full moon, please. The Page of Pentacles is out here because the Ace of Cups is in reverse with the Four of Wands in reverse, guys. And there's a card we don't see. Oh. Okay. With the Ace of Cups in reverse, with the Four of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, there was no foundation for this love. This person or whatever is somebody that you were married to, somebody you wanted to marry, somebody that you thought you could build something with. They were your wish come true. They were somebody you really, really thought this could happen with, but it didn't. And you got to discuss that. That's insane. That's so insane. I can't tell you guys exactly how insane that is, but it is. I want to hear you guys' stories, because I definitely know somebody that this can definitely relate to. So it's crazy that's picked up on. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Devil with the Eight of Swords. You could be dealing also with a Capricorn. So we've got like 6 different signs on here. You guys know what you're dealing with. But things are starting to move forward for you. Things are starting to shift in your life. You're really starting to study the things that you want. And you realize that this is an unhealthy thing. And you need to bring your self-worth back up. And realize that you are protected. No one can harm you. While you go through this dark night shadow side that you need to deal with, nothing can harm you. You've got your physical family and your spiritual family here with the angel of family. You have the angel of clearing and the angel of self-worth. Get rid of this that's just weighed you down. Say what you got to say. If you have to write it in a letter, write it in a letter. Do whatever you got to do and get past that. And you don't even have to send it to the person. You can just write down what you feel and then burn the letter and just let it be gone. Because right now, here's the deal. You got opportunities coming into your life, but this has been so seductive and enticing to you that you just can't get it out of your head. You just go over and over and over it all the time, and you're stuck. And you know that. And that's why you're going through this period. And all these angels and goddesses are here with you, because you are going through a period where you've really got to clear out anything that you're holding on to that's not really worth holding on to. Okay. Oh, so for bottom of the deck, we got angel support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. Angel of support. Next out is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Holy cow. And then the Seven of Swords upright. How is this happening? This is insane. I just did Gemini's reading. And the bottom of the deck that Spirit stopped it at was both the High Priestess. And you got the Seven of Swords. One's reversed and one isn't. And you have the Angel of Support. Okay. Wow. This is bringing up the lies. This is discussion. This is no more lies. You have an angel of support here to help you have these discussions and talk about these lies and talk about how you're feeling and the lies you've told yourself and the lies you've told others, and really exposing yourself and having the support to do so, to get through this so that you can move past this in your life. That's insane. All the lies are being shown. Everything is up front in your face. You're being exposed to it, and you have to go through it. It's like You don't have a choice whether or not to deal with this. Spirit is telling you it's time. And remember, again, you're protected. No harm can come to you while you go through this, okay? I want you to remember that. You have your family here in this life and also in the spirit realm. And, you know, they got your back. What you need to do for your own, you know, personal health, spiritual health is what you need to do. And, you know, the angels are here to guide you through that, okay? Now we're going to use the karma cards, and there are 3 sections, which is planet, signs, and houses. One side will tell you the energy you need to incorporate at this time, and the other side will tell you the outcome for the spiritual space, mental space, and physical space, okay? And I'll walk you through it. Spirit, give me some messages for Aquarius during the time of the full moon, please. So we got the moon. Not surprised there. Lots of things hidden. In Leo. Moon in Leo. In the 9th house. Okay. The energy to incorporate in the spiritual space right now is to defend leadership as if it or they came from all there is. Okay? So what I think that is understanding your spirituality, being awakened, understanding what you need to do, and defending the fact that you are being led. And whatever people think, they could think you're going crazy. They can think that you've just lost it. And that's not it. And you're defending it. You're just like, you know what? I'm going to do what I know Spirit's asking me to do, even if it's uncomfortable. Okay? And sometimes it's very uncomfortable. Mentally is accept the creativeness of the philosophical, blah, 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 Mercury. The philosophies, thank you, and laws involved. Accept the creativity. Gemini Christmas. It's the 11th and it's starting the shadow period and I am really affected. Okay, accept the effectiveness of the philosophies and laws involved. Okay, so maybe there's something you're wanting to do and you do have to figure out if there's laws involved or what people would actually think, you know, and you're trying to figure that out, but you got your family. So I feel like the philosophies are actually going to understand where you're coming from. In the physical space, it's let your feelings tell you how to do what you want and to do it in a big way. So to me, this is just saying, you know, this conversation needs to happen. It needs to happen and you need to say what you need to say. I would be doing it in a big way, especially if this isn't, I mean, this has no foundation. This isn't even something that would be something you would be upset about to them, is what you're thinking. Like, they wouldn't understand why I'd be upset about it. But you are. And Spirit's asking you, it's a trigger, so Spirit's asking you to deal with it. Whether this is in work, love, family, whatever the case is, it's triggering you to deal with it. Here's the outcome. Spiritually, the nurturing of self-confidence to create spiritual values. What angel of self-worth is here. I'm going to say that again. Spiritually, the outcome of this cycle is the nurturing of self-confidence to create spiritual values. This isn't about physical values. This isn't about 3D values. This is spiritual values. Mental. Feelings caused by taking a chance on long range thinking or travel. Maybe you're having to actually go a distance and have this conversation in person. Maybe that's what you're deciding to do. Physically, reactions resulting from the impressiveness of what is to be shared. Yeah. So, Aquarius, you guys have a little bit of this tendency of loving the shell shockness of things. And if you're trying, and you're so not about emotion. I mean, you have emotions, you have a lot of emotions, and you're very caring people. You just don't like to share your emotions. Like, you don't like to talk about them. And here's the deal. If you're actually going to share your emotions, which with the moon out here and the moon in your spread, yeah, there's things that you haven't talked about that need to be talked about with the two Seven of Swords as well at the end. There's lies being revealed, And if you're gonna do that and talk about your emotions, you're gonna do it in a big way because it's uncomfortable. So if you can at least make a shell shockness about it, that's how you'd rather present it, because then it's like it's not solely focused on you and the words coming out of your mouth. It's actually in a way that blends in other energies, so it feels so not vulnerable. You know, you're not feeling so exposed, but you're still exposed, and you know you are. So, but you're just doing it in a bigger way so that it's not just focused right on you, which is an Aquarius thing. So, please share your comments. I want to know what y'all are doing because this is Aquarius is do things in a big way, especially if they feel like they're not gonna be received well. And when you take a chance, you know you got to work through something. You're pretty decent about doing it. It may take you some time, but you do it. Um, yeah, these lies are something I don't know if it's for you to reveal or there's something's being revealed to you, but I will tell you that the angel support is here to help you um, in what you're needing, and they know what you need. You've asked for it, and they're here. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, sharing your energy here with me today, and I will get your November reads out pretty soon. Okay, guys. Love you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.